We want to know what our significant other's pet peeves are about us. And so we have got them all on the line right now.
All of us have written down a pet peeve that we think our spouse will guess. And the person who guesses correctly will have breakfast paid for by the two that don't get it right.
All right, who's going first?
We got Kate on the line. So Brian, get out.
Bye.
And he's leaving the room. So Kate, what is your pet peeve about Brian?
Okay, I know I've already talked about his dishwasher issue, but I think my number one pet peeve with Brian is his inability to fold a towel correctly.
Okay. All right, we got it.
Brian, come on.
I saw Sarah throw her head back in laughter.
It's that worthy. All right. So, welcome back to the Newlywed game, KBS style. Brian.
Or the newly divorced game, however we're doing this.
So Brian has written down what he thinks your pet peeve of him is. So Brian, tell everyone what you wrote down.
Well,
No.
What did you write down?
I wrote down my forgetfulness.
And Kate, what did you say?
This is a game, Brian. You're supposed to be specific.
Oh,
I've
sorry.
never seen one of these before.
Well, this is
Forgetful? Are you kidding me?
Okay, well, he's writing down someone else.
the other one I had was how I load the dishwasher.
I prefaced with that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
she caveated the whole thing with, it could be this, but instead it's...
You don't know how to fold towels correctly, despite the fact that I've told you 100 times.
So he's a loser, so you may have to buy breakfast. We'll see what's going on.
I said that forgetfulness. I forget how to fold them all the time.
Oh, yeah, but
Nice try.
nice try. Okay, well, thank you,
Yeah, you
Kate.
dork.
That's
Damn.
hilarious.
Damn it.
Bye, guys.
Have a
Love
good
you.
day.
Bye, babe.
You too.
Okay.
The towels are the most easy thing to fold. They're
Does she
just
have some specific way that she likes them, or
Yeah.
you just can't fold a rectangle? yet?
Both. Both. And then I just jam them into the linen closet. Just get in there.
That would drive me crazy if you did.
You're
If
gonna
my,
get in
my
there
linen
right now.
closet's messy, I'm a little upset.
All right.
I
Be
get where
nice
she's
to my
coming from.
wife.
All right,
All right, let's have Tara.
It's your turn.
Bye, Jim. Good morning, Tara.
His parking.
Oh, elaborate.
Oh my God. He will pass up like 3 or 4 perfectly good spots. Like, babe, what are you doing? Well, I see one over here. Yeah, but we just passed 3.
That's not the one I saw.
What's the strategy? What freaks him out about a parking space?
I have no idea. And the other part of it is, where you're parking like at a big event where like parking is a premium.
Yeah.
You'll see him coming out. And I'm like, babe, turn on turn signal. Okay. Well, turn on your turn signal so they know you're there. I'm just going to let this person go in front of me. And then they turn on their turn signal. It's like, oh, my God.
All right.
Come on back.
That's a
Jim.
good one. That's a good one. All right.
I don't like the way Brian was laughing.
That's why I know when Kate was on, I saw Sarah throw her head back and start laughing.
Okay. Well, so now
Okay.
Jim is back in studio. Jim, what did you write down?
Well, there's so many things that I know, but I'm thinking that with my wife, she's going to want to embarrass me, and this one just annoys me that she's annoyed with it.
Oh, Lord.
Is my parking. Because she complains that I drive around and around rather than just finding the first spot. But I like to find a spot that I feel comfortable pulling into and not going to dent the car next to me or not have a problem getting out or not having to readjust the car 800 times.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Is
that's
that right?
All right,
Yes.
Tara, tell Jim what your pet peeve is.
You're parking.
I told you. She yelled. Yes, yells.
Oh, my God. How long do you have? Because I could go on and on about this.
My favorite part, the detail is, and this would drive me insane, not so much you find a parking spot that you find comfortable, because I get that. It's the lack of using your turn signal when there's clearly jockeying going on
No.
for a parking spot.
See, that. Yeah, no.
That is the
That's
way
why
you
she-
find a spot.
That's what she's yelling about all the time. Turn signal, turn signal. I'm like,
All right. All right, I'm going to end this before you two end up divorced, okay?
I love you, honey.
All right, Jim does not have to buy breakfast. All right, thank you so much,
that
Tara.
was the bet.
That's
That
the
was the
bet.
bet. Yes.
So thank you, honey, for
That was the bet.
saying what I figured
Love
you were going to say.
babe.
Love you. I can't imagine, by the way, how many times
She
you
wasn't
guys.
talking to you. She was talking
Love you,
to
babe.
Jim.
Nah, I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl today.
Yo.
I can't imagine how many times you guys have fought in the parking lot, and then you get out of the car and you're walking into Harris Teeter, like, all right, smile.
Yeah.
You didn't just argue.
Everything's okay. Even
I don't
though
know what you're
strangle
talking-
you right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. That's never happened.
All right, Jim, I'm going to go shop
think
for
it's great.
produce. You go to the other side of the store.
Why are you going to the wine section? All right, thanks, Tara. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
I do.
Bye.
Love you, babe.
I'm leaving.
All right, get out. All right. You want to?
All right, Eddie. She's gone. What's your biggest pet peeve?
This is a total trap, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm getting you divorced this year.
Okay. Dishes.
How so?
So we have a 2-sink system as opposed to the proper 3-sink system you would see in a restaurant.
Sure.
So when I'm doing the dishes and I fill up the one sink with the soapy water for soaking everything, after rinsing it, she'll be cooking and toss the the dirty dishes
into
right
the clean water.
Yes,
So
bro.
then it gets all the grease all in there, and then I got to rewash it.
Ew, she's worked in the restaurant industry for a long time. She should know better. What do you tell her? What does she say?
I've said it before, and I just pick my battles.
Yeah. Smart man.
3 men on the call right now. Smart man. Good. Good.
Should we
Yeah.
bring Sarah back in now?
Yeah.
Like 3 dum-dums on
Yes,
the phone,
yes.
you know?
I know. Watching the reactions. All right.
I'm watching Brian and you from behind. Jim getting angry with him. Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh no, not with him. Yes, we're all a team.
Yes.
We understand.
As the men.
Yes.
All right, Eddie.
Well, no. I gotta say what I guessed. So I think that his pet peeve of me is me backseat cooking.
Ooh.
Eddie?
It's when I have to clean dishwater for doing the dishes in the sink, and you just walk by and just throw a dirty dish in there, as opposed to allowing it to be rinsed off first before it goes in there. And then I get a whole film of oil.
And floaters. You got
Clean
floaters,
dishwater.
man.
Ew.
I got to redo the dishwater.
Hey, man,
Sarah.
you've told me that a million times. I have gotten better.
Eddie.
Yesterday, I put the ice cream scoop on the side of the sink, not in the water. So I have gotten a little better.
I'm very proud of you for catching yourself on that.
Congratulations.
But I was like,
It's like a kid. Good
All
girl.
right. Well, so I guess I got to help buy breakfast this morning.
Yep, I think we're just buying breakfast for Jim.
That's
He's the
pretty
big
much
winner.
it.
God dang it. Eddie, thanks for taking some time this morning to
All right.
vent about Sarah.
Well-
And hey, listen, from Jim and I, we're so sorry, man.
Buddy.
We're sorry.
thanks for setting me up.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
See you, man. Bye.
Bye.
That is a smart man.
Yeah, well, he picked his battles or something because he.
What do you think he would have said had
I
us not been on air?
I think it would have been the backseat cooking because that drives him insane. He'll be stirring something, and I'm like, stop stirring it. You're stirring it too long.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's never going to brown if you keep stirring it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he
Well,
points it out.
He's a fidgeter.
He's a
he
big
likes to
time
fidget.
fidgeter. Yeah, he went with the safe route.